Look at Newark's tumbling troupe, Flip City. But first, how many of us can say we're in better shape now than when we were 18 years old? Believe it or not, it's a claim 60-year-old Kelsey Brown can honestly make. He's a world-class Masters runner.
Most people don't know my age, so they think I'm 10, 15 years younger. When I tell them I'm 60, then they say, no way. You say, you're not 60.
Kelsey Brown may be 60 years old, yet he can run the half mile now quicker than when he was in college at Morgan State 40 years ago. Brown holds the world indoor 800 meters Masters record of 2 minutes, 18.3 seconds. And the American indoor 1,000 meter record of 2 minutes, 38 seconds flat.
I never ran a half mile in high school. Maybe once I had one time trial, but mainly I was a miler. In college, I was mainly a 2-miler. So I didn't start running the 800 until I was 48.
Kelsey is one of the top Masters runners in the outdoor competition, running the 800 and 1,500 meters.
Yeah, being in the world competition for so long, I know most of the top world runners and the top runners in the United States. And I've done it so often that I don't go unless I'm in shape.
At home, Kelsey likes to relax playing the piano after a day in the office. He's worked as a chemist for Southland Chemical Corporation for the past 20 years.
It's challenging at this plant because it's something different every day. So when I go in every day, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Kelsey, what size is this line up here?
This is 4-inch here.
His knowledge is so much. Whether it's running, he has facts about running so much. Same kind of knowledge he has at work too. A bundle of knowledge, a walking encyclopedia, I would say.
When lunchtime rolls around, Kelsey becomes a quick change artist. It's time for a workout. This in addition to running to and from work, even on the coldest of days.
Get up at 7 o'clock and I'll start to work. It takes 55 minutes to get to work. That's taking it easy.
I would like to relax. Unlike Kelsey, who runs from here back home. And at times he comes to work running here. It's about 7 miles.
One morning it was 9 degrees and it was like 32 when I went to bed, so I thought it would be all right, but yeah, somehow you make it.
Even though it's like about 10 or 15 degrees out, I'm able to wear these stretch tights, which keeps the heat in, and I don't even feel the cold. And then with the nylon top, I could get by with just 2 T-shirts. And I use polyester next to my body, and that acts like a wick to remove the sweat. So I could come out here with a minimum amount of clothes on and get a workout.
Most competitors racing against Kelsey only see the heels of his sneakers. This was the case this past summer at New Jersey's Senior Games. Despite nursing a leg injury, Kelsey ran away from the field in the 800 meters.
The best ones don't stick at it. It's just the mediocre runners like me that hang in there. I'm looking for the big race.
It's peaceful in the Brown household now that their 2 children have moved out. Keith is a nuclear engineer, Denise a decorator. Kelsey's wife Doris has even taken an interest in getting in shape.
I even threatened to find an event. My neighbors and I used to jog, and 2 of us have slowed down to a walk now. We walk around the lake. It's how many miles?
2.25 miles.
2.25 miles. We do that just about every day.
I said I was going to Sweden, and then she says, oh, yeah, you're going to Sweden. And then when it finally materialized, then she was on the bandwagon.
I think that's where most of the activity is going to be. I don't think they're going to be in Melbourne because all they've ever shown was this.
I hope to keep on going. I see fellas that are 10, 15 years older than me, and so I got to shoot for their records in the next 10 or 15 years. So it just goes from one age group to another. Look, now I'm looking to be 65. I say, what would I do if I retired? Well, I think I'd go back to school and start taking up the piano again, because that's always in the back of my mind. I want to play jazz, and I can't.
Kelsey doing a little bit of work on the ivories there. 60 years old. Now, he won the set world records in the 50 age group, the 55. Now that he's 60, it should be like running downhill for Kelsey, Bob.
Well, it should, but here is a guy that has better times than when he was in college. So even though he's in an older age group, and it should be a little bit easier to continue to win, he wants to get his times down even further.
Now, I understand that you played some baseball with Kelsey's son?
I did play with Keith. Keith was a great baseball player. He was an all-state product out of Newton High School, graduated in 1975, went on to play at NJIT. He was in that East-West, North-South high school all-star game. Had a shot at pro ball. He was a base stealer, didn't make it. He still plays in the summer. Now, Denise was a good athlete in high school in track. But it's funny, dear old dad is still getting all the publicity.
That's right. Well, up next on